Oh man, this nigga wanna go outside. Ass knee. Whooping the ball, man. We is officially broadcasting. YouTube. Y'all finna see her ass whooping. I gotta sit up for this one. 24/7, gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. I gotta sit down there, man. Thank you, Chad. Thank you.
To the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And New York, looking at who they've got. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a follow. Then it's Anthony, and it's Calderon, and it's the one.
And they get the first bucket of the game.
Take my nigga for
game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with the wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Good drive by Russell. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Pulls up on the wing. The shot misses. And it's the Lakers the other way.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Calderon, that's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Lakers have gone 2-3 here to start out the game. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. Russell dishes to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hibbert. And
oh, my Lord.
Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They set the pick. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And he misses his first shot.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment
I can't say that because they didn't been doing shit like that for real.
Firepower of the bench.
Now Anthony following the three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Here's Lopez, and it's all evened up.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Kobe. 13 feet away.
Oh, Lord.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
They were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The kick out to Aflalo. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Aflalo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
How does it feel, Russell?
Kobe goes in. He dishes it to Hibbert. Kobe can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lopez kicks to Anthony. No good from 11 feet.
So you know the nigga name. See that man.
Here's Kobe. Here's Clarkson. And it's good. Walk through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Sacre is checked in for Hibbert. Pass comes in for Julius Randle. Young's checked in for Kobe. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. Here's Vujacic in a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
The Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Huertas.
Lord.
Rebound by Williams.
I'm sorry, man.
Galloway kicks to Seraphin.
That nigga look like an orphan child.
Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. New York ahead. They lead by 1
point.
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far,
you can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Grant. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Williams. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Galloway in the two-guard spot. Launches a three. The Lakers with the rebound.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston just to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics have traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Anthony's checked in. Grant gets a wide open look. And Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Robert Sacre. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. And it's Russell in for Young. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
What the fuck?
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. The pass to Porzingis. And the Knicks miss again. Lakers trailed by 3. Here's the lob to the hoop. Kobe can't hit.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Roy Hibbert, get your
You don't
big
want to force
ass
any
up.
play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the ball.
Jose Calderon.
Russell kicks to Randall.
Lord,
Ball's not
these
loose.
niggas tripping.
It's stolen by Calderon.
They don't want to
Grant,
do this.
that's good. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And he gets the bucket.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
Yeah.
And so New York calls timeout.
This nigga got some small ass ears. This nigga
On
look
occasions
funny.
last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Court.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks. And it's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Melo, get your fat ass off,
8
Kobe.
of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Nigga, this Laker
That's a
basketball.
tough
Kobe
break
get
for the
anything he
D. I
want.
mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Hibbert with the screen. Kobe goes in. Bryant is doubled. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You know, for the Lakers, they were okay in the assist department, guys, but they were dead last in the league in secondary assists. That, to me, is indicative of an inefficient offense and also a new stat category.
Oh, man.
Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Bullshit.
Anthony's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Sasha Vujacic is checked in for New York.
Appreciate
A
that.
costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You
Nah,
have
young
to
Jordan.
avoid fouls like that. As a defender,
Nah, young
challenge the
Jordan.
three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he's good on the second. Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
It's Anthony with the drive. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the
It
line.
will be a big retarded motherfucker to do shit like this.
Hard to believe this, but Carmelo feels as if he's been
Yeah,
underrated
'cause he look
as a
retarded.
superstar to this point in his career. And I'm sure there are a lot of conflicting opinions on that topic.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. Here's Vujacic.
That shit out of
And
here.
it's blocked. Curtis passes to Clarkson. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. New York, no good that time either. For Carmelo, the numbers are there for him to be treated as a Tier 1 star still, I think, Clark, but it's hard to call him underrated.
Yeah, I think he'll be underrated until he's able to get to the championship round or maybe even win a ring. There's one thing that's clear, though. He's been under a lot of pressure since he's come into the league, and he hasn't been underrated in that regard.
Carmelo Anthony, the third pick overall in the 2003 NBA draft, was in some pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh. You know, all those guys.
Damn, then they got
the exception of Melo.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003, all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
Galloway kicks to Vujicic. Lock at 6.
New
York moving the ball around. Baseline J on the way.
Lord.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Feeds it to Vujicic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Nobody near Williams.
But these niggas out here.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first half. Knicks lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Is our #1 concern. In the event of emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
Fuck Melo. Get that nigga off my screen.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
So far in the game for Anthony, he's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that free throw ball.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because in that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
And the Lakers have possession. They trail by 9 points. And it's blocked. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And it's denied. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And for the Lakers without Kobe last season, it was really a stark difference in styles of play and quality. No single person. Clark stepped in to carry their offense. It took a group effort.
Well, you know, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team. It'll be interesting to see how they build the offense this year.
Bryant can't get it to go.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Anthony dishes to Calderon. Bryant comes with the double team. Calderon passes to Anthony. The offensive rebound. Lopez. And Aflalo kicks to Lopez. Out to Anthony. Shoots the 3. Good on the shot.
Say what?
Anthony's got the first bucket of the third here for New York.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And the Lakers call time here.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Grant, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. Lakers trail by 12.
Lord.
The dish to Clarkson. From deep. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Good.
Clarkson's got 9 points. Greg, you're right with Porzingis. It made sense for him to wait one more year. Clark has a lot to learn, but still comes over, as a much talked about player, a much better player than had he declared last season.
I agree with you. Yeah, he'll still need time to develop, but all the ingredients are there. He's got a chance to be a really good player.
Yeah, the Latvian had a great shot for his height, and it'll be an interesting stretch forward in the NBA.
Good call.
Brother, we're in the game right now.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Man,
taken away by Anthony. Calderon has the open look. And again, New York with the triple.
That nigga was in front of the line.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lopez with the steal.
Right there.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Anthony. Anthony missing again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
No.
And you know, one thing that comes to mind with Kobe is his incredible dedication to winning. I mean, you wonder if that has turned off potential free agents. Maybe he's a bit too competitive, but when you're in the business of competing, hard for me to imagine you can be too competitive.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Sasha Vujicic is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jose Calderon. And the shot is good.
Orphan child.
And the Knicks lead by 14. With Kobe and his competitiveness, it is something that he's coped with. Said it took him a while in the league, Clark, to realize not everyone loves basketball as much as he does.
Yeah, even if you don't have the same kind of drive that has propelled Kobe all these years, I think you have to respect him for it. It shouldn't be a problem for potential free agents, in my opinion.
Galloway, the pass to Grant. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Seraphin throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The kick out to Young. 6 to shoot. The 3. Got a piece of it.
What?
And now the Knicks on the break.
For what?
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6 points. He got it up. Can't get it to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Lakers trail by 16. On the court for the Knicks. Calderon is out there with a follow. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis and it's the power forward. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bryant dishes to World Peace. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 16. And Anthony gets it to go.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And World Peace kicks to Kobe. Offline with his three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Calderon for three. The kick out to Lopez. Deflects the pass. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Anthony against World Peace. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses off the left iron. Stops. Pops. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Calderon. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
One thing about Jose Calderon, you could see the frustration in him last season playing a career low 42 games, and his averages were down pretty much, Greg, across the board.
Yeah, and Kevin, he was brought in to kind of invigorate the Knicks' point guard position, but following a preseason calf injury, you know, he missed the team's first 13 games and never was able to really get going. Remember, coming into a new system where he had to learn how to play differently, and then after all that, you know, you have to shut him down because of that left Achilles.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
What?
And it's Russell missing. Anthony, the pass to Calderon. It's stolen by Nance. To stop the run. And Bryant with the lay-in.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Clark, another milestone for Kobe Bryant last season. He reached 30,000 points and 6,000 assists, and no one else has ever done that.
Well, it's rare that you see scores of that volume reach an assist total that high, but I think it speaks to Kobe's passing ability, which is undervalued and overshadowed at times.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Huh?
And Kobe being Bryant, the only 30,000-point scorer to go along with 6,000 assists. You know, LeBron might be the next in line to join Kobe in that category.
Check in for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Meta World Peace.
That might.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Calderon kicks to Lopez. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And for Kobe, people have always joked that he's a ball hog and only looks to score. Well, he's the only guy in the history of the league right now with 30,000 points to go along with 6,000 assists. So obviously gifted as a playmaker as well.
Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Off the inbound. And he sinks the layup.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And O'Quinn kicks to Seraphin. and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Bryant, that's for two. But they'll get another chance. Russell. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And it's 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They're simply living and dying from. I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Oh, they got damn thing. Got the
Bryant has the open look. No good from outside.
No reason at all, man.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The Knicks making a switch here. Calderon's checked in. And here's Kobe for three. Bryant can't get that one to fall.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job.
Yeah. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
We can go out with a bang.
With an hourglass.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Here's Anthony. Right through the knee for the layup.
And this is going to be a fantastic
he wasn't
result
gonna make
for
that.
them.
That nigga blocked the ball
on
in
the
there,
road
man.
comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And here's Bryant for three. Missed. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did.